So here I am back with yet another bonus lesson. I want to make it clear that these bonus lessons are completely optional and are just to give students some extra ideas for what they can do with their animations. So let's say you want to add a little bit of extra animation to your mouth animation. Let's say you want to make your character's mouth frown as she looks down. One way we can go about doing that by right-clicking on our mouth layer, going to Create Shapes from Layer. What that does is it creates a new layer called Mouth Outlines, and now we have a path that we can edit. I'm going to zoom in a little bit. As you can see, now there's points on our mouth layer that we can edit. I'm going to bring up the face controls just for reference. We'll move to the point on the timeline where our character starts to look down. Frame 52. I'm going to press the stopwatch on the path. And we'll move over to frame 56. And now we can start editing our mouth. I'm going to select these points, drag them down. I'm going to drag this handle up a little bit. I'm going to select the other points on the other side. Again, drag this handle up a little bit. Maybe drag these points a little bit. Of course, you're going to have to go through this and fine-tune it to get it to look the way that you want. There, I think that's good enough for this tutorial. Of course, you can fine-tune it to look however you want. This is just an example. Then, of course, move over to frame 64, press the keyframe button, and then move over to frame 69, and we'll copy and paste our first keyframe to go back to the original. There we go. Starting to look the way that we want it. And of course, we'll select those keyframes, press F9 to easy ease. And then of course, you can go into the graph editor and edit the points however you would like. But I think that's good enough for this tutorial, just to give students an idea of what they can do.